also like to extend my big thanks to our incredible staff and the hotel team. They've done a fantastic job making everything run so smoothly. We even had the fire truck on Thursday. And of course, a special shout out to our amazing musician, them and the one that played last night in our suite. They're giving us the soundtrack of a truly memorable evening. If I have an accent, it's because I'm from Quebec. I did a speech in California 2 years ago, and they said I even have an accent when I write. So
can confirm.
You can confirm. Okay, Sarah Trombley, our very own audio mom. Congratulations for once again running the Audiofest with such grace and professionalism. This is very difficult to say. You make it look so easy. Thank you, thank you. Now I'd like to take a moment to raise a glass. That's never easy. To Howard Miller, who passed away recently, I think this week if I'm not mistaken. Howard was a true gentleman. He's been working for Ericsson many years. I've been working with him in year 2000 in this area with him. He was a gentleman. He was deeply loved by everyone from the industry. So out of the ones that had the pleasure to know him, I'm sure that you're touched by his departure. So here's to you, Howard. Cheers!
Howard!
I don't drink beer. Tonight we'll be presenting 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards to individuals who've made a profound and lasting impact on our industry. But we are also excited to introduce a new award that's called the Next Wave Award. This award was created to recognize the incredible talent and dedication of the younger generation to our industry. They are shaping the future of our field and we need them. To present this award, we thought it only fitting to have 2 people who know a thing or two about being honored. One of them almost won an award last year.
I did win it.
And the other actually did. So join me in welcoming Max and Don Roux. By the way, can you make a connection with this piece of paper and someone in the room? We're not looking at you, Daniel Jacques.
Don't worry, there's not going to be any tears tonight, so everybody can take a sigh of relief there. So a lot of you probably remember last year we played a little prank on my father. Pulled on the heartstrings a little bit.
Little bit.
What about me? this prank last year, for those of you who may not know, Sarah and Michelle thought it would be a funny idea to present me with a Lifetime Achievement Award instead of my father, who's been in the industry for many years. So I got up on the stage and I made this very joking, heartfelt speech about how what an honor it was and all that, but how the award wasn't actually meant for me and that it was meant for my father. As a result of this, I said something during that speech last year, something along the lines of, oh, the award is finally going to a younger guy. Sarah had a wonderful idea resulting from that, and she decided to, her and Michelle decided to create a new award.
Cool.
Yeah.
Boo!
get back to the award, and
We got that in 4K.
we're gonna do something new Wave Award, as Sarah Michelle mentioned, or Sarah Michelle. And we decided, or Sarah and Michelle decided, that we should do something for the younger people in the industry. Hold on, I got my glasses. So, you know, we thought, what better way to address the younger guys coming up in the industry, younger members of this great industry that we're all in, and everybody's, you know, there's such a great crowd, great faces, familiar faces. They decided that we should start a new award, a new Wave Award, like Michelle mentioned, and cut it short and sweet because I'm going to cry pretty soon. Jay, Ayagi, you have the award. Yeah.
Come on, man. So proud of you. Go get that. You deserve it. Don't cry, Don. Don't cry.
Wow.
Congratulations.
I have so many people to thank, from my ex-boss Adrian at Honor Excellence to Louis Lowe, to Lane, to I can't name all. Vincent, Joseph, Sarah, Michelle, Dawn,
Yeah, you mate.
And I just want to say that I'm kind of left speechless because I did not expect that at all tonight. So all I can say is that I'm really thankful for all the support I received from every one of you that I've met, and wow, I'm a YouTuber and I can't speak. What have you guys done?
Well done. We got you in 4K, man.
And he's filming. Look at Thomas. I'll leave it short. I am so very thankful. I have so many stories to share, but every one of them is precious to me, and I will hopefully keep doing this and get to know each and one of you as I age.
And now, I would like to invite Jeff and Sheldon Ginn to come to introduce the next award.
This guy, man.
Well, here we are, another Audiofest. Sarah and Michelle, you guys rock, you guys kill it every year. And said it before, I'll say it again, thanks for advocating on our behalf and everybody here in this room's behalf, because you guys do a really good job. Thank you. So here we are, and my folks have been awarded this Lifetime Achievement Award with Kevro, and I can't tell you, time flies, man. This has been quite the ride, but it's been a good ride, and worked with so many great people, so many great dealers, great team members back at the headquarters, and great colleagues and reps, like you call competitors, but they're all great people. And so, as we're here tonight, it's an opportunity for me to honor our folks, Jeff and Mai's folks, And just thank him for everything over the years. It really has been an unbelievable ride. Company is in its 40th year this year, so hats off to you guys for keeping it on the rails for 40 years. Jeff and I have been part of the team now for a while, 1990 myself, and Jeff, when did you come onto the scene? 94, 95, yeah. So, anyways, time flies. Can't say enough about the inspiration and support from our folks, through this tenure with them, and the ups and downs of different products, the great suppliers, but the inspiration, challenging but not grinding. There is a difference, and all the support we've had from them over these years. And so it's been 40. Hopefully the company carries on for another 40. I don't plan on working for another 40 personally, but hopefully we can pass the keys to somebody else and we'll keep it going. So, did you want to have a couple words, brother? Sure.
Thank you all for coming and just taking 5 minutes of your time to celebrate this. We really do appreciate it. And this is a really big market, but it's a really small community. We all know each other, and we're all co-competitors. We're all one big family, so we really do appreciate you taking a moment with us and celebrating my parents doing what they do. And parents are amazing, and I have to say that my mom and dad, they have been such a blessing and an inspiration, because my mother used to say, persistence is the key to success. And that might be Zig Ziglar's quote, I don't know, but it really is true. And just getting up and remembering as a teenager, when they would get up at sunrise, get ready, go to work, I might skip school, but I'd make my way there. They would come home, continue to work, make dinner, do what they need to do as parents, and then start another day. And it's been such an inspiration, and it's a really big shoe to fill, but Sheldon and I, we're trying to take that challenge, and we just want to honor them so much for what they've done for us and our family. So just want to thank them so much.
Woo! Come on up.
I just wanted to say, Jeff, you reminded me of quotes, and I have like a book of quotes from my mom. Little does she realize, she says these things, and I get these little nuggets on a regular basis, and I'm like, wow. So I write them down, I've got them in my phone. Uh-oh.
Who knew?
Who better?
40 years between us. It is an unbelievable feat, accomplishment. And working together, living together, spending a lot of time together, can be challenging at times, but we've made it. But I just want to say, I think the boys have said everything we need to say. That was very touching, very, very much appreciated. But we're just doing our job. Every day, a new day, do your job, face the challenges. There's new things happening all the time. And you just have to be there, you have to be ready, step forward, do your best, and keep going. So we do appreciate all of the people that we've worked with over the years. Got a very special friend here that everybody knows, named Solomon, who started pretty much in our segment of the industry with us, and he's gone a long way, so congratulations to you too, David. Great reps, great dealers, people that support us, and we couldn't do it without them. Great staff back in the office, and we're a team, so the credit goes to everybody.
Yep, and right, amazing trophy wife.
He's a glue to our family, keeps the family together as well as the company. So, thank you, dear.
Thank you.
And thank you, Sarah and Michelle, for this lovely.
We've been talking about David Solomon. I think, David, you should come to say a little word about your experience.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Canadians. I'm so glad to be here.
How's it going,
one of these shows. I always tell people, like, if you go to a Canadian show, you're going to find per capita more people who love and appreciate music than any other place that I've been. So it's always a lot of fun for me because just to be with you people is a blast because I see your passion and I can feel your passion. So thank you guys for putting on an awesome show because it's a lot of work. Michelle and Sarah, you are one of a kind. I do shows everywhere, all over the world, and there's no shows that I've been to in the United States. But I go back and tell my guys, you should go to Montreal, you should go to Toronto to find out really how to do a show because it's not just a show, it's family. And so I really, really appreciate you all, and here's to a great show, and I'll see you definitely in Montreal.
Yeah.
I really answer it. So, at any rate, I worked for Ross and Kathy for about 10 years, and it was just a wonderful experience. They're great people. But Ross asked me when I first came to work for Kevro, he said, there was the largest dealer in the United States, which happened to be the dealer that I worked for. And Ross looked at me and he said, David, do you think they would drop the line if we hired you? Do you remember that? And so I didn't know what to say because I knew they were pissed that I was leaving. So I said, Ross, I can't imagine any place that you've worked for 15 years dropping the line that you just came up with. Well, I had my first meeting with these guys. I was super excited, and the first thing the guy said to me was, we're dropping the line. So Ross and Kathy, well, over the next 10 years, we brought this company from less than $1 million to almost $20 million. We were a great team. And so I do appreciate Kevro. They're in my heart. Thank you guys. But I'm not really here to talk about you. I'm here to talk about two other people that are going to get a Lifetime Achievement Award who happen to be really good friends of mine. They happen to work at Kevro as well. And they were just wonderful people to work with. I actually worked with Sheldon a lot more than I did with Jeff. Jeff was in the office support. He was really holding the office part of it down, right? Sheldon was a kid back then. I mean, he was quite young and he was just getting started, so he had a bit of party left in him, right? So I still remember this. I don't know if any of you guys went to Cedia, and I think it was like maybe 97 or 98. You remember this? It's when the big storm happened and the whole, what was it? New Orleans, is that what it is? Yeah, New Orleans. So it was like raining like crazy. We had a great. So I'm out with Jeff and Bruno. You guys remember Bruno? He got an award last year.
Who?
Bruno. You're hilarious. Just a total character. At any rate, I'm down there with Sheldon and Bruno, and hey, I'm serious. I mean, I am working 10, 12 hours a day. I am not letting up, and nothing's going to keep me from success with this company. So we're working, we go out, we party that night, I go back home, I wake up the next morning, I get ready, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, because I've got a meeting with Ross, because Ross is big on meetings. So I get all ready, and I'm ready to go down there, and so I get in the elevator, and who do I see coming back to the room? Bruno and Sheldon. They'd been out partying all night long, so they left me out that day to work it by myself, but we had such a great time, and I would never cease appreciating the time I had with these guys. So, Sheldon and Jeff Ginn, if you could come up. Wow. So these guys, they deserve this award.
Paul workers, I don't think so would ever do that again, that in his life. So. So that was a Sunday, and there had been a storm. So, you know, we had a good time, needless to say. And what do they say, what happens in New Orleans stays in? No, that's Vegas, sorry. Okay. Anyways, it was a pleasure working with you, man. David, I would say, is one of a few mentors that I had along the way. This dude's energy, enthusiasm, passion for what he does. It's just unbelievable. He's the same guy today as he was then. He hasn't changed a bit. And and you know, and if I think about some of the challenges I face when it comes to sales, or you know, you're meeting people or whatever, it's, you know, chin up, smile, engagement. It's all these positive things, and David epitomizes all those things. So thank you, David, for everything you brought to my life personally, and how you kind of So, I don't know really what else to say, man. I mean, I just feel like I've been up here for too long already. It's been a really good ride, like I say. This industry is unbelievable. In the last 3 or 4 years, I really do feel, since post-COVID, there's been a real sense of community. And I really feel that, you know, regardless that we compete with one another, there's a lot of love in the room, and that makes me feel good. So thank you very much. Thanks to the industry, again, the competitors, the dealers, they're all very good. We don't do business with all of them, but regardless, we try and, again, keep those relationships alive, because you never know, and they're people. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter whether you're doing business with them or not. So that's all I really have to say about the dealers in this industry. I think it's great. Jeff, I will let you have a few words. It's your turn.
Yeah, it's, you know, every day, every week, every year, you meet people, you grow, you learn things, and David, you are definitely an influence in my life in salesmanship and just being a nice person, that sort of thing. And, you know, I sort of remember when you first came on board with Kevro, and my parents were so, you know, sort of overwhelmed with your enthusiasm and your joy for life, and you just exude, you know, a friendliness and ease to work with, and that's one of your traits. So it's great, and I remember that, and I've tried to keep that, you know, every day that I'm in business. So, and it's been a great experience working with you and so many others like Bruno. Bruno's a great guy. Talk about a great guy. Bruno's awesome. Bruno is a man. Yeah, he's awesome. So I miss him as well. It's too bad he's not here. But thank you. Yeah. So thank you again. Thanks very much for spending this time with us and honoring our parents. And we are a community. We are co-competitors. We're friends. And raise your glass to
Kevro.
Please serve yourself and enjoy your evening. And we have the hospitality suite on the 15th floor. Everybody's invited after the cocktail. There's music and live music and drinks.
Oh, you let me in.